The tides are shifting, and Washington is making a stunning pivot in its approach to the Ukraine war. After pouring billions into military aid and support, the U.S. is now demanding a massive $500 billion in payback. But why the sudden change? Is this a strategic move, or has support for Ukraine started to wane today? We uncover the shocking details behind this new policy, the motivations driving it, and what it could mean for the future of the war. Stay tuned. Since Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine in 2022, the United States has been one of Kyiv's biggest backers. Over $100 billion in military, humanitarian, and economic aid has been sent to support Ukraine's defense. Advanced weapons, tanks, missile systems, and intelligence assistance have all been provided under the banner of protecting democracy. But with U.S. elections approaching and economic pressures mounting, Washington seems to be recalculating its stance on the war. A dramatic shift. Reports suggest the U.S. is now pressuring Ukraine to secure resources that would ensure a return on investment. Sources indicate that U.S. officials are pushing for control over Ukraine's vast natural assets, including rare earth minerals and energy reserves. This could be an attempt to recover some of the massive expenditures or shift financial responsibility to Ukraine's European allies. Critics argue that this change in stance signals declining patience for an indefinite conflict, while others believe it's a calculated move to reshape Ukraine's post-war economy. Under U.S. influence domestically, the U.S. is facing increasing economic strain, inflation, a national debt exceeding $34 trillion, and growing dissatisfaction among American voters are forcing politicians to rethink foreign spending. Many argue that pouring money into Ukraine without a clear plan for repayment is unsustainable. Additionally, key lawmakers in Congress, especially from the Republican Party, have voiced concerns over unlimited aid. With an election on the horizon, candidates are using this issue to rally voters, questioning whether American taxpayers should continue funding the war effort with no clear end in sight for Ukraine. This shift could be a major turning point. If the U.S. reduces its direct financial aid or demands repayment, Ukraine may be forced to rely more on European nations for support. This could create tensions among NATO allies and delay crucial supplies. Some analysts believe that Ukraine might have to make tough concessions, possibly in peace negotiations, to secure its economic future. Others fear that this change could weaken Ukraine's position against Russia, giving Moscow an upper hand in the long run. The international response to this shift has been mixed. European allies, such as Germany and France, may need to step up their financial commitments. Meanwhile, Russia is likely to see this as a sign of waning Western support, possibly influencing its strategy in the conflict. The geopolitical landscape is rapidly evolving, and this demand for $500 billion could change the course of the war entirely. So, what does this all mean for the future of the Ukraine war? Is this the beginning of a financial tug-of-war between Ukraine and its Western allies, or is it simply a strategic adjustment? One thing is certain, the stakes have never been higher. What do you think about the U.S. demanding a financial return from Ukraine? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you found this breakdown insightful, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more in-depth coverage of global events. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.